Hey everyone, it's Types, and in the Pokemon TCG, there are 3 ways to win the game, or I guess have your opponent lose the game. The first way is by taking all your prizes. This is the main thing that almost every deck in the game is going to do. The next way is by knocking out all of your opponent's Pokemon. This isn't really something that decks are aimed at doing as their main win condition, but it happens, right? You see it. And the third way is, of course, if you're not familiar, your opponent not being able to draw a card at the start of the turn because they don't have any cards there. And that's the way that you can win with control decks. Control decks can win in other ways as well, but with control decks, you can completely stop your opponent from doing pretty much anything, and then you'll just win by them decking out, not by you taking a bunch of prizes, which is kind of what this deck here is doing today. This is Pidgeot control. This is, I believe, by YouTuber iCaterpie. The list, I think, the list will be in the description. Hopefully, I remember to post a link to the list. I'd highly recommend trying it out. This is like a bit of a unique Pidgeot control list playing Garganacl. Also, in a recent video, I said that Ethan Sudowoodo is like the best trapping Pokemon. Nacli might be better. They're both fighting. That's like the thing that matters there. They do some different things as well. I mean, they're one energy. That obviously also matters there. But yeah, Nacli is a trapping Pokemon and arguably the centerpiece of this deck. Though I guess the actual centerpiece is going to be Pidgeot EX itself, which is the name of the deck. It allows you to search for card every single turn. It's really nice. That's for your treat as well. It can attack. It's not a particularly good attacker, but there are certainly worse options. And while its HP is low for a Stage 2 EX, in the grand scheme of things, it's actually not that low. I mean, it's literally the highest HP card in the deck anyways. Then you also have the Nacli here with the attack corner. Stop your opponent's Pokemon from retreating. It only does 10 as well, so you can trap a Pokemon theoretically for a long time if they aren't able to knock you out or really attack there. And then you can also hit resistance on certain Pokemon that, resist fighting, like Squawkabilly EX is going to be the main one, or Latias EX as well. Those two are 2 big ones. There's also MEW EX, and there's a few different things there. Then you're going to be able to, just go ahead and do that essentially forever, right? So that's going to be really nice. It's forever if you hit resistance. If you don't, it's not. But then we also have this Garganacl. This card is really cool. The reason I actually found this list was by looking around for Relicanth decks. Relicanth, if you're not familiar, lets you copy previous evolution attacks, and Garganacl has it's an evolution from Nacli. Nacli using corner is the main attack you're using in this deck, and this ability, Blessed Salt, which says that during Pokemon Checkup, you heal 20 damage from each of your Pokemon. This is both ways. I actually have a ruling thing that I don't know about. I don't even know how it works in live, but I don't know if this goes before or after Frostlass. I'm not really sure how that works. If anyone knows, tell me down below in the comment section, because they're both during Pokemon Checkup. But anyways, this is pretty similar there. It goes both turns. So between a turn cycle, it's going to be healing 40. So it's a bunch of healing here, and you increase your HP of your Nacli there. It has a usable attack. Actually, the attack's not really usable, I'm not gonna lie. One of my games ended up using it a lot, which was really surprising. But anyways, I played this deck some, and Garganacl is super cool there. It's one of my favorite Pokemon, not in the TCG, but just as a Pokemon. Then we have this Turtonator, which can get rid of energies, which is pretty decent. Budew to slow your opponent down. You have Cleffa to set up. You got Milotic to stop them from returning cards to their hand. Genesect also to mess with them, and some other cards as well. Ultimately, I don't know how this is gonna go. I'll play this deck some. I hope this goes well, but it's a really fun deck. I'd recommend you trying out Pidgeot control. There's different, I guess, builds. This is a bit of a different build, but more so different options within the deck. So you'll see variations of the of some counts that are pretty meaningful in terms of how the deck plays, and you can also customize it yourself and still have it be very good. But also, I will say, as we're getting into the game here, I originally wanted to do a video on some other control decks that I was making myself, and yeah, they did not go so well. They were coming up close, I guess, but not quite there. Anyways, I'll go second here, hopefully get a bunch of basics into play. Maybe item lock, maybe trap him. I doubt I'll be trapping him turn 1. We have a hand here. Yep, that's a hand. Yeah, we get the Iono, so that's usable. Okay, we see a Dynamo. We actually hit, obviously, these will go for weakness here. They're weak to fighting. Not all of them, but this one is. And that's probably bad for trapping. That's going to be not ideal. And we can't heal our opponent's Pokemon. If we pass, though, do we have a way to win this turn? I don't know. Oh, we top decked Garganacl. I kind of want a Rare Candy. I'm gonna assume they have a supporter, and I'll just Iono. Yeah, or I was gonna say, yeah, I could hold a candy, then Garganacl next turn, then Iono, but that doesn't like really get me anywhere. I mean, it gets me like somewhere, but not really where I want to be. And it looks like I made that right play. As we get Precious Trolley, I'll grab. What am I grabbing here? Budew seems like it could be good. Pidgey definitely seems like it could be good. Latias EX definitely seems like it could be good. Nacli has a 3 retreat, which is like bad. And then we do have Nest Ball. I'll grab Relicanth, and I could grab Tatsugiri as well. As a way to get out of this honestly mediocre hand. It's not like super bad, but it's not super good here either. I could grab another Pidgey instead of that Tatsugiri, but I think it's good. I'm not entirely sure, in case you can't tell there. And then I could attach somewhere that doesn't seem super useful. What is happening? Okay, there we go. Oh, you have a buff on all of them from what, the Latias or something? I don't know. So I'll retreat and I'll Budew my opponent. We could win in a couple turns if my opponent can't like do anything. I could actually attach to Relicanth. That seems kind of bad, right? I mean, attaching to Relicanth, it's not something you want to be attacking with normally. So I won't do that. If my opponent has nothing this turn and then top decks out of it, okay, well, that's not the situation. So looks like we made the right play there. Also, evolving does remove effects of attack. So if we hit him with Nacli, I think we'll knock him out like pretty quickly. But on top of that, we'll remove the effect of the attack there, so they could evolve then retreat. Theoretically, they do have a 2 retreat, but they could like air balloon or something. But it has Arven. Okay, so they are going to be able to do. I was gonna say they can do something. I don't actually know if they're going to really be able to do anything off of this Arven. They're going to grab a Nest Ball and a Bravery Charm. They are going to Bravery Charm the active. Okay, I was wondering if they do that. I think that play is bad. Tynamo getting. I mean, I guess Tynamo getting knocked out isn't like. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's like good or bad. Anyways, what do we do here? I really want to get that Pidgeot, which I guess would evolve a Brox, but yeah, I'll grab the Pidgeotto. Wait, is that even in there? No, it's not. I'll grab Pidgeot. That's why I said everyone. No one heard otherwise. Then I will attack, I guess, with Itchy-Pollen. I could go into Nacli. I think Itchy-Pollen's going to be good here. Presumably my opponent doesn't have a ton of energy. Even if they do, they'll like set up some. But I want to get Pidgeot like going. I mean, they can one-shot it with Iron Hands or like pretty much anything because they hit us for weakness. That's not great, obviously. If we could deal with that, that'd be kind of cool. I think I'm actually going to go for Tatsugiri now. Allow us to hopefully get Pidgeot set up. That's what we're looking to do here. We get it nice. We can Arven for, I don't know, Candy something. I'm not sure what the other card's going to be there, but I'll grab, do we have a choice? Okay, we can do Luxurious Cape or Defiance Vest. How much do they do? They do 160. I'll grab Candy, certainly. And then, it doesn't really matter, right? Let's be honest, it doesn't matter that much. I'll grab Defiance Vest. I feel like Luxurious Cape's like, I don't know when to use it, to be honest. But anyways, we have these cards here. I'll Candy into the Pidgeot, obviously, and grab with Pidgeot. I was actually thinking, I was like, I'll grab Arven, but I could also get that off of Tatsugiri if they do end up gusting me. So I think I'll actually grab, get Candy here. I could also go for like Ultra Ball. I'm thinking I want to go for Garganacl really soon. So I'll grab the Candy. I'm just hoping they don't have boss knockout. So I'll Luminous the Nacli here. And then we can't retreat. Some people don't know this. You can only retreat once per turn. I think a lot of people know this, but in case you don't, you can only retreat once. So specifically like particularly new players. Of course, we didn't item lock them, so they can Nest Ball. We know they have the we know that they had the Nest Ball there. So I think it was still the right play. We ended up hitting what we wanted enough the Tatsugiri. If we missed, I don't know. That would have been kind of bad. I'm not going to lie, but we got it. So that's cool. Maybe I should have, okay, they're going to grab Miraidon as well. Not surprising there, but theoretically something we could trap as well. We could have, was going to say, Pal Pad back like, what, Arven Brox or Arven Iono. Probably Arven Iono. Brox Scouting's a supporter I don't really play with very much, to be honest. It's really interesting here, though. Electric, okay, that's not what I was expecting. I think I'm fine with that. That does not seem like an issue. It seems like a Pokemon, it could get stuck. Like, not really, it has Retreat, but, like, theoretically, it could get stuck. Hopefully, they just, like, amp my Tatsugiri. That'd be fine by me. And then I might even be able to knock him out here. We're actually not quite there, but we're pretty close. And then I'll send up, Budew, I guess. I don't know. But if we knock him out, that's like really nice because we do hit him for a weakness. So that is, it's not like absurdly good, but it's pretty good. Yeah, Ruffian, what? Oh, that gets rid of the Tynamo. So then I'll Nest Ball. Okay, Fez is there. I wasn't 100% sure, but it is. That's good. Then we could go. Hopefully, we get. How many outs do we have for what we're looking for? Also, I don't know. I like can't speak today. Wait, we need Ultra Ball or like an Arven. I don't know. There's a few outs. We have the Pidgeot. That's why there's a bunch of outs. We need the energy, and we also need the stage 2. We get the energy. Okay, nice. So then we can go ahead. We can quick search first for that Garganacl. I could play a supporter. I won't do that. I'll just get Garganacl. I'll candy play it, and then I'll attack for knockout. We also mill them, which is like fine, I guess. But anyways, I'm gonna candy here. We have the Relicanth, so we could trap if we want, but like obviously we don't want to do that right now. I could accompanying flute. That seems kind of bad right now. Not like super bad, but not particularly good either. Then I'll go ahead, retreat here, and recover Iono Arven, I think. I'm not sure if that's like super amazing, but it definitely doesn't feel bad either. I'm going to go ahead and Knocking Hammer. We do 260 there. Really nice. Taking the knockout. I just realized if they attach a Bravery Charm, we don't actually get the knockout on their big Pokemon. Also, we don't one-shot Mega Manectric. I'm not super worried about that. I mean, it's not like ideal, I guess, but it shouldn't be that bad. Then they're going to send up something. Hopefully it's it doesn't matter. I mean, it matters for them, right? But for us, it doesn't really matter. They have like lots of pivots and stuff. They're gonna play Fezandipiti EX down, which I guess I'm fine with. I have Boss in hand as well. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have actually recovered the Pal Pad or played the Pal Pad to recover stuff because I want to recover Boss. But anyways, they are going to grab. What is that? Is that? Wait, why are they playing Ultra Ball now? Are they gonna? Oh, they're gonna Iono, I guess. Or play some like draw supporter, I assume. Otherwise, it doesn't really make sense for them to Ultra Ball there, right? I mean, as they could be thinning for something else. They're gonna Dynamotor? Wait, what? Why are they Dynamotoring now? Okay, I don't know. So I guess now they're gonna Iono. I don't know. Their sequencing seems like really weird here. Okay, yeah, they're gonna Iono. We do lose the boss there. They should have waited to Dynamotor, right? You want to get as much information as you can before you make decisions you can't like undo there. Or I don't know. That the description that I gave isn't like super good. But that's like the idea there. And like now they can't accelerate to their Mega Manectric, which would have probably also been a better attacking option. But anyways, is it a better attacking option? I'm not sure. But yeah, also our hand it's okay, I guess. It doesn't really matter, right? We have Pidgeot. As long as Pidgeot's around, we should be completely fine. And we have Fezandipiti. So as long as one of those around, which will be the entire game, I guess they could knock out Fezandipiti. I was gonna say they could knock them both out, but then they win. So I guess that's not fine. Wait, what? They Dynamotor, or they played Electric to Dynamotor. Okay, do they have an air balloon? Are they knocking us out? Looks like they're knocking us out. Okay, that's not ideal. Because we aren't able to attack. So, yeah, that's like the not ideal part about it. We could get, well, we can't knock them out because we didn't have the other Nacli. I mean, it's like a bunch of resources anyway, so it's pretty hard to do. Why did they get Mew? That seems really bad. Okay, well, it seems really bad for them. It seems good for me though. So, yeah, I think that as I said, that's good. We're gonna trap the Mew, right? If you couldn't tell, we're gonna trap the Mew. That's the play here. I'm gonna Defiance Vest. Yeah, I don't know. We don't actually have all the stuff we need right now. Or wait, do we? Yeah, we're a little short, but it should be all right. I could jet first. Yeah, that seems bad. Luxurious Cape would have saved us there, but I didn't do that. What is this hand? Okay, that's not good, right? That seems bad. I don't think we have what we need. So we trap. I could actually trap them Miraidon because they can't attack back to back, so that's like all right, I guess. I'll grab Nacli. We played Lana's Aid. Okay. Wait, Lana's Aid is actually like really nice here. Getting us back the Nacli. I guess the Garganacl on the fighting. I don't know. And then we prize the other fighting. We do have a Redeemable Ticket to get out. We play 2 copies here. But Lana's Aid trapping the Miraidon seems pretty decent. Yeah, I'll go for that play. It doesn't feel super amazing. I mean, if they have a switch, it's like bad for us, right? But I think it'll be all right. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have gotten Garganacl, but I think it's fine. I'm not going to keep the Nacli. Do I vest the Nacli here? Um, does it help with what we're like trying to survive? I don't know. We definitely don't keep it because we want to vest it for Mew in a Cappy corner. We also don't want to evolve here, I'm pretty sure. But anyways, I'll just corner here. I think it's completely fine. I mean, if they have a switch, they'd have the switch anyways, right? So it doesn't matter in that situation. If they knock us out, that's like not so good. It's not necessarily the end of the world. We could get Redeemable Ticket and then get the energy there, or it could also like recover Lonzade. There are some different options. Those options are like kind of mediocre. Also, my opponent did take one prize, so we are down, so we can counter catch as well. Also, I normally, when I do these videos, especially the list I'm not very familiar with, I like to have it open in another tab. I'm not doing that today. So, yeah, you all theoretically might like see all the deck list in as Zed. It's in the description, but yeah, I don't see it right now. Also, they're powering up their Mega Man Electric. They theoretically could power up Pokemon enough to like commit all their energies and then lose that way. I think that's pretty unlikely, but it technically is possible. And then they could like retreat into it, or not. They could switch into it and take the knockout, which like isn't so good for us. That'd be bad because they could attack with the Manectric back to back. We do have the Bloodmoon Ursaluna EX to theoretically take a big knockout at some point. Honestly, I wish this list was running Counter Gain. Counter Gain's like such a good card, in my opinion. Like it's and I'm probably at some point gonna like mess with the list a little and change some things up. Maybe get rid of Precious Trolley. I just don't really like that card, but also it's been like kind of crazy for me so far. Or at least in this game it certainly was. So they do have a third energy. Okay, and they're just gonna pass. That's nice. Obviously we have access to Gust here. We see Pal Pad as well. That's a really nice top deck there. And then I'm not gonna candy. That seems bad. I will grab the boss. Oh, were we supposed to? Oh, yeah, okay. Maybe we're supposed to Milotic. I'm not sure. I think I'm going to try to do that. I always forget Milotic is a card that exists. I'm not super familiar with what my opponent's running. I've seen Mega Manectric, it's a deck I see some, but I'm not familiar with what's in the list. I see it more than I think I should, because the deck's like pretty mediocre. Control's a weird deck because it's not necessarily. I mean, I guess if your opponent's deck's like super fast and powerful, it's like kind of scary to be playing Control. But for the most part, Control does about as well against good decks as it does against bad decks. Arguably, it does like even better against good decks because it's like aimed to beat those decks in particular. But of course, they are better. So there's some like trade off there. But anyways. My opponent's not playing like some super rogue deck or anything like that either, but they are playing a deck that I'm not quite as familiar with as some like Goldango. I mean, Goldango is like more simple as well, but they're not like super complicated compared to. I mean, this deck's pretty complicated, right? But they're just gonna pass it over to me. I'm gonna get Brock Scouting. I think is good. I'm gonna Brock Scouting for that Milotic here. Yes, they know it's coming, but they're gonna know it's coming pretty quickly anyways. And I actually need Penny. Did I do this wrong? I don't think it actually Oh, did I do this wrong? I'm not sure. Anyways, I'm gonna get that Milotic out of the deck. Also going to go ahead, grab the Penny. Yeah, I get the Penny. And then I also next turn get the Redeemable Ticket. I'm not sure. I don't know if it actually matters there. But yeah, I'll go Penny here. Or Penny, not play Penny, because I can't. And then we'll just go ahead, corner again. The idea is to get Milotic into play. Milotic stops their opponent from scooping up their Pokemon, which they could use like, Turo or Penny to get out of the active. They don't really have a drawn board. I mean, they have the Mew, but obviously, that would be better, not on the board, because it's bad. They can't attack with it. I could also trap something like Electric, but like I can't trap it forever. I can trap it for 4 or 5 turns. So yeah, definitely gonna be some downsides there. But I'll Pidgeot for what am I getting? The ticket there. Then there's something we need here, right? Now, I mean, theoretically, Zero Expectations is like good for closing out games. I mean, we're gonna get another redeemable ticket off of it anyway, so it doesn't really matter there. I'll just lay that down. I'll probably Penny. Budew honestly seems like something I should probably Penny. The other cards are all like kind of good. Relicanth, I guess, isn't actually good, but theoretically, if I wanted to evolve, it would be pretty good there. Honestly, evolving like isn't really something that we could do like at all either, because or can we do it? I guess we could like recover Lonzade, but we don't have the. Oh, no, okay. I was gonna say we don't have the MGs in deck. We do, because we got it out of the prizes with the redeemable ticket. So yeah, and that play like reopens up as well. But my opponent's gonna attach a lightning here. Luckily, they can't really knock us out. Theoretically, They could get rid of Defiance Vest, but that's fine. Okay, we get Ultra Ball. I don't actually think we need Ultra Ball, though, because we're just going to go ahead and grab the Feebas here. Then we can, you see the energy. We have the ticket now, and we still have this Xerosix. Xerosix isn't super good, but it ends the game faster. Ultimately, Xerosix Machinations is more relevant within tournament games where it allows you to end games faster, where there's a round timer instead of what is I think generally described as a chess timer. I don't know, where you have like back and forth. Don't get a switch. Don't get a switch. If they get like Scoop Up Cyclone, that'd be crazy. And I get like I would have been so outplayed. But anyways, hopefully that doesn't happen for us. Prime Catcher. Ooh, that's not great. Hopefully they don't knock out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't really matter what they knock out here. Hopefully they don't Iono though. Actually, yeah. Hopefully they don't knock out Pidgeot. Wait, can they win here? No, they can't win here. If that's the only switch, or yeah, switch. It's Gus as well. But if that's the only switch, we're okay. If it's not, we're not, right? So they're going to bring up the Pidgeot. Okay. Don't replay with them, but scary for us. Please don't Iono. That'd be bad. Wait, no, they can't Iono. They just Arven. Yeah, okay. So they probably should have waited, to be honest. But I mean, maybe they have another switch, right? You never know. We don't play Airy or like Mill, so if they have this switch, then it's not prized. Which also, my opponent taking more prizes is like bad for us as well. They took 2 more, right? So they only need 1 more. But yeah, and we also have Milotic. We can get that into play. We tapped a Counter Catcher. Okay, that's really good. I guess I won't Fez because I don't want to deck out. I'm not actually going to deck out really, but I still don't want to do it, right? I could also be going for a Pidgeot. Wait, we're down. What are we down? We're down 2 out of 3 candies. Do we play 3? I don't know. Again, I don't know the accounts of the cards in this list. But anyways, I'll Counter Catcher up that view. We also got that Milotic into play. Then we have it. I don't know. Airy definitely seems like it could be a useful card in the deck. Ultimately, Airy is often compared by me to Xerosix. In this list, it's actually not very similar though. We're also attaching active. It's not really doing anything. How they could actually boss. Oh, I need to get the Relicanth out of play, don't I? I could Luxurious Escape it. That's fine. But yeah, they could boss, which knocks out Relicanth. They could boss Fez to snipe Relicanth. Wait, what's Nacli say? Yeah, it does not need to be in the active there. I could also recover Penny. I think that's bad. I think I'll keep the Relicanth here. And then, yeah, they can't snipe by low deck. They can't guess my luck to knock it out. They're 10 short on Latias. I think I should be fine there. I'm just going to go corner again. I do have energy in hand as well, so that's important. Well, no, never mind. It's not important. Forget I said that. We have Latias, so we can retreat there. I might want to go into Garganacl if they gust. They're not going to do that. Okay, that's fine. The plus side of Garganacl obviously is that it can heal my board, but we still take much. It just 130. It also mills us. That's like kind of bad, but that's pretty bad. And then it does just 130. We heal 40, so that's 90, and we take 40 less. So that's gonna it's not enough. So we will get knocked out over time. We have some time, right? It's not like we're getting instantly knocked out, but we don't really want to do that. Obviously, if Relicanth gets knocked out, we lose. I could get back Penny. What was all that time that they were thinking about? Was that like live? I don't think that was live. See Ruffian, that is kind of like, I don't know how good Ruffian is. It feels like kind of niche, but it seems like it could be good in situations as well. Also, I've been playing a lot of Blowtorch lately as well. That card's cool. It's not like, honestly, I just haven't been seeing that much special energy. Oh, okay, here comes the Fez. Oh wait, no, they probably have this if they have another boss. Okay, yeah, I should have gotten back Penny. Yeah. I should have gotten that back a lot sooner now that I think about it, because we really want Penny to get, we'll scoop up the, or I should have Penny instead of, wait, no, I should have Penny instead of the Budew. I should have Penny the Fez. I mean, Fez was also good to draw my cards that one turn, so I don't know, but I have another boss now, which obviously is bad. We'd lose. I guess the Nacli? Or they hit one after Nacli? Okay. Okay, that's fine, I guess. I guess it doesn't really matter there. What? Oh yeah, we can retreat. I was like, why is it glowing? But so you can Pal Pad for the Penny. Should get back Lana's Aid. Lana's Aid doesn't seem super good. Boss seems kind of useless. I guess I'll get back Lana's Aid. I want to draw Penny though. I need to get Penny before they get their next boss, so I'll just put the Lana's Aid back in the deck. I'll also Arven to Thin. I'll get Stretcher Vest, sure. And we'll retreat here, obviously. Trap him again. I guess playing the Relicanth doesn't really matter here. I could have went for Candy actually there. I should have went for Candy. Wait, no, should I have gone for Candy? No, I shouldn't have gone for Candy. Going for Candy is stupid. Because they're still gonna win. They're just gonna take a few more turns, but there's like not really anything we could do instead. When Garganacl is in the active, oops, here it is. It's stuck. It's through retreat. They have the boss. No, makes sense. They're gonna be able to now snipe the Nacli for game. I should have recovered the Penny earlier. That potentially would have won us the game there. We're close. The deck's really fun to play, though. It's like, I made a misplay, and I got punished for it. I could have grabbed the Penny off of the Pidgeot earlier. I just, didn't think through all the lines there. But overall, it's a super cool deck to play. I'd highly recommend trying it out. As I said, the deck list is below in the description. Also, make sure, while you're down there, make sure you subscribe. It really helps support the channel, as well as liking the video as well. That helps support the video, helps YouTube promote it. Also, comment just your thoughts on the deck and whatever. That also helps YouTube. And then on top of that, you can also join the channel as a member. You can get some cool stuff that way. Mostly it's just to support me, though. It's not really I should probably not say this, but it's not really for you. It's more if you want to support me, you get like slight early access, and you can actually suggest videos as well. No one's actually ever done that. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, all that good stuff. And as always, I'm excited to see you in the next video.